Blue Box is the manga that is making big numbers literally everywhere right now, and there's literally no reason you shouldn't be reading it. Blue Box, or Ao no Hako, was a one-shot that received a good popularity, and holy shit, I'm so happy it did, and it has currently become a weekly Shonen Jump manga, and there's just so much potential with this. The manga is about a third-year junior high school student, Taiki Inomata, who attends a high school with junior high and high school merged with a huge sports program. He plays badminton and has always tried to arrive early for open practices. But he's always noticed that he's never the first one in, and he begins to form a relationship with the person who is the first one in, a first year at the high school, Chinatsu Kano. Now, Chinatsu Kano is your super popular girl who will be the talk of everyone in the school and even shows up on magazines from time to time. Now, just from these two MCs alone, I had to admit that I read this and I was like, wow, this already has so much potential. And I feel like just from this first chapter that was released literally yesterday, it has so much stuff that it can do. Even the two side characters, Kyo Kasahara and Hina Chono, are just as lovable as the MCs, and they bring fun and interesting perspectives to the table. Kyo is a more conservative person who, like anyone would say, would tell Taiki to give up on his dreams on Chinatsu, as there's a clear gap in accomplishments, as one, appears on magazines and the other, well, doesn't. But there's also Hina, who's just a super young, kind, and supportive friend who's like that one person that always cheers you on and is super loud and always yelling, jumping up and down. Now, obviously, a rom-com about two students that like each other is really boring, but it gets pretty spicy as their moms played on the same basketball team a ton of years ago. Taiki talks to his mom about this, who tells him that, that Chinatsu is actually leaving with their family due to work, and this is where he begins to jump to conclusions and yells, which is, something I kind of don't like, as it kind of turns him into Asta from Black Clover. And, nothing against Black Clover, I think it's really good, but I don't really like it when characters yell all the time, but hopefully it's not too much. Even his mom called him out on it. But he starts freaking out, runs really fast, all the way to school, and he talks to Chinatsu about it, who actually tells him hey yo, don't jump to conclusions, and he's like, shit, my bad. But she actually tells him that he's going to a family friend's house where she's gonna stay. Now this is where Taiki gets a sort of bittersweet feeling, as he's like, yeah, at least she's staying, but staying at a family friend's house, and he gets a little kind of jealous. But now, what if I told you that family friend was actually Taiki and his mom? Yup, that's right. They're gonna be staying together in the same house. It's gonna be spicy as fuck. If you're not reading this already, then you better hop on right now. It's gonna be amazing. Every week, every Sunday. I don't know what time, but be there or be square. Peace.